I'm Katie Gilmartin, and I teach printmaking classes at the South of Market Cultural Center, SomArts. The print studio there is called Chrysalis Studio, and I teach linocut and monotype printmaking classes. And every year we have a show, a group show, of anyone who's printed work in the studio in the past year. So that's what we have here. It's a large show. 21 artists are exhibiting their work, and they're all prints. Some of them have other work done to them, some charcoal, some colored pencil, that kind of thing. For more information, you can go to the SomArts website, somarts.org, or you can go to my website, katiegilmartin.com.
Hi, my name is Scott Fulton. I'm an artist here at SomArts. I've been taking classes from Katie for about 4 or 5 years now, and actually had taken classes with her under Deborah Isle when this was the Ink Clan, and I just kept taking them when Katie took over. So I'm an artist, and basically I'm a cartoonist, but I also do a lot of Native American art. This series right here is my Tired Guy series. Out of college, I worked in refineries, for many years, and it was a hard life. It was a hard life. So this kind of work right here is reflective of that, of my time working in the refineries and the people that I had worked with, the way that I felt, and this just kind of, it came out of my feelings, the way these people look, how tired they are, and having it, doing it with different colors like this. When I did it on the black with the silver ink, it really accentuated how they felt that emptiness, that tiredness. And so when I talk to people about this series of the Tired Guys, these guys feel like these guys look. But I'm also a Northwest Coast artist. I do a lot of prints from Northwest Coast. I'm a very contemporary artist. I have shown in several shows and have a couple of galleries here in San Francisco that show my Northwest Coast art. Like I said, it's contemporary, but I also do very traditional type of art. And really, without SomArts being here, I wouldn't have the venue to explore and expand the art that I do now.
Hi, my name is Christine Weibel, and I've taken Katie's linocut class 3 times this year, and my first time was in January. And I used to print at a studio in Palo Alto, but this is the first time I printed in about 10 years, and most of this work that I'm showing here I did in Katie's class. So for the first 3 things, these are reduction linocuts, or the first 2, which is a process where you cut away what you don't want to print, and then you print it, and then you cut away some more, and then you print it again, until you get like as many colors as you want, all from one single plate. The problem with that is that you only get as many prints as you start out with. So this is my first time I've ever shown anything, and it's very fun to get to have people come and see what we've been doing and get to see our studio, and it's a great place to learn stuff, and really a great thing, and I just want to thank Katie for putting this together so that we could have a show here tonight.
I'm Rob Della, and I've been doing linoleum block printmaking for about a year now. I came to Katie's class because I saw some beautiful work in a gallery, and there was a little card down below it that said, if you want to take classes learning how to do linoleum block printing, call this number, and I did. So that's how I ended up doing work. This is my work here, and I brought examples that show different approaches that I've used that are more not just straight up linoleum block printmaking, but using various layers, improvisational colors. In the case of this one here, it involves collage first, then printmaking, then watercolor afterwards. In the one below that, you can see a use of 2 different plates to give more layers and more depth of color, but this is actually a ghost print, which means it's the second print from the plate, so the colors are more washed out, more like water, more like an underwater environment. I love the space because I feel like I'm inside of Noah's Ark. If you've seen the ceiling in here, it was actually, this space was built for ship making, and it's just a totally incredible space to be in. I love it.
I'm Jade Zabrowski, and I've been printing for about a year. And I came to Katie's Craigslist, and I'd been dreaming about printing and printmaking for a very long time, and Katie's class has made a very safe place to learn how to play with printmaking, and I enjoy that very much. In my work, I deal with spiritual themes. I'm interested in our dreams and where our spirits go. I believe that we have great dimensions that we can travel in, and that possibly there are other spirits that we can relate to. And that's especially what these 3 pieces are about. I use monotype, and occasionally these have stencils, and it's mostly painting and using rollers to make these images.
And carve away more of the plate and print them again. So it's called a suicide because you can't go back. Yeah, you can't.
Sarah Jelly, and I have been printmaking about 6 years now, and got to Katie through Open Studios, and very much like the sense of spontaneity and sense of surprise of what you can discover in monotypes. I like finding texture, and I love the vivid colors that I'm able to get through the saturation of the inks. I adore printmaking. It gives you a sense of freedom, it gives you a sense of discovery, and it's absolutely loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jessie Bun, and I've been taking mono printing with the wonderful Katie Gilmartin, and she's taught a whole lot of us how to do mono printing, and I'm particularly fond of doing mono printing with stencils and using stencils of natural images, which is what all of these are. I really want to say a lot of fabulous things about Katie. She is such an enthusiastic teacher, and she brings out the best work in everybody in the class, and she knows a wealth of detail about the process, but she's also such an enthusiastic supporter of everyone doing the work.
Hi, I'm Daisy Enix, and I'm excited to have my work here in the exhibition. I found out about Katie Gilmartin and her classes because I walk by City Arts, where a lot of her art is, and I was impressed by it. And so when I learned she was teaching here at SomArts, I wanted to come and check it out. I love printmaking. I've been doing printmaking for years and years, I think 20 years. I love monotype etching, all kinds of printmaking, but here this is all relief linocut printing, which is what the class was. And I was particularly interested in viscosity, which is what she does a lot of, and which is what happens when you have this kind of rainbow roll that's resisting another color. So it's basically working with inks that are different. They have a different amount of oil in them so that they resist each other, and I wanted to get more of those effects, and I really picked them up with her, which was really fun. In the other part of my life, I'm an art educator. I teach adults, kids, teenagers. I like to do printmaking with them. I like to relate art with everyday life and show kids that art is not this sort of elite, separate thing that only certain people can do, but that everybody somehow makes aesthetic choices, and they can put them in their artwork, or they can put them in their stories, or they can connect them to their everyday life.
Great.
Congratulations!
Meredith Steiner.
Okay, and this is your work here?
This is my work here, yes.
You just sold a print?
I did. My first ever.
What was the title?
The title is 3. It's light blue one with the 3 kids. First time I ever sold one.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. And have you been taking the class?
I took 2 classes, and I'm taking another in January. And this is the first time I've had a show. Been part of a show, and it's really fun.